Ciao, buongiorno, or buonasera. So you're coming to Palermo with the little ones and you want to make sure that they stay in a safe place close to all the cool stuff we have here, right? Cool, I'm gonna point out the two best areas to stay in, one in the middle of the town and the other next to the beach. Plus, I'll suggest some great lodgings that other parents are loving. By the way, this info comes straight from me, Nico, Siciliano, 100% purebred Sicilian, and from the mouths of the other parents who have been here and are part of the We Are Palermo community. An authentic travel guide to Palermo made by Sicilians with love. Ready? Let's see the two best areas to stay with the kids. The first area I recommend staying with the kids is Politeama-Libertà. You can call it our downtown. It's safe and well lit at night, and that's a great point. It's walkable, it's child friendly, plus it's well connected to the airport. And the best part is that the historical center where you're gonna spend most of your time, it's where all the attractions are, is just a hop, skip and a jump away. And if you wanna go to the beach, there is a direct bus that takes you there in about 20 minutes. And by the way, if you're driving, there is plenty of private parking at reasonable prices. Yes, parking in Palermo is a nightmare, and you don't have to worry about the dreaded ZTL like you do in the historic center. ZTL is limited traffic zone. If you don't know what the heck it is, check out my blog article about ZTL and parking in Palermo. Allora, now let's talk about some good lodgings in the area. I'll give you two excellent hotels and two cheaper but comfy apartments. Allora, the first option is an hotel called Politeama. The Politeama Hotel is a hoot. It is smack dab in the middle of the main square of this area, and the airport shuttle picks you up and drops you off right in front of. It has stellar service, handsome rooms, and loads of amenities, including a restaurant. Plus, they serve an excellent breakfast. If you want to learn more about the hotel, the link is in the description. Instead, if you're a parent looking to be lavishly pampered, Hotel delle Parme, located right behind the main square, is the place for you. It's a super swanky 5-star that recently got a facelift, and it has really good word-of-mouth reviews. When you go inside, you can feel the luxuriousness and sophistication of a big-time hotel. They have all kinds of suites, each with its own special design, and it comes with cool perks such as a business center, a gym, and an eatery. The hotel is close to all the tourist spots, so you don't even need to mess with buses and taxis. Sure, you can get to the beach on foot, but the bus to the beach is around the corner. You can find the link in the description. Now let's talk about apartments. The first one I recommend, Meg 179 Bed and Spa, is a stone throw away from the main square and close to all the main attractions. They have two apartments, one small, one large. If you are traveling with kids, you better get the bigger one, otherwise you will be cramped. Plus, you get all the amenities you need for a cozy stay, and the host is super friendly. As always, the link is in the description. The other place I wanted to tell you about is Palazzo Gallo. It is a decent-sized apartment with all the necessities you need, and it's available at a pretty decent price. It is not right in the hustle and bustle of the Politeama district like the other places I told you about, but it's still pretty close to the historic center where you're gonna spend most of your time. It has loads of great reviews from parents, and as always, the link is in the description. Okay, let's talk about the second area you might take into account if you're traveling with the kids. This area is Mondello. Mondello is a very popular seaside neighborhood with this beautiful beach that looks like something out of a postcard. White sand, crystal clear waters, and these beautiful Italian villas dotting the landscape. It's only a 20-minute drive, but it feels like it's a million miles away. In fact, even though it's part of Palermo, many foreign tourists think it's a whole different city. It's a perfect place for families because it's walkable, it's safe, and of course there is a beach. But wait a moment, because even though it's a great place for families, there are two downsides you gotta know. For one, it's only a hotspot during the summertime. Like a bird, the area goes into hibernation during the winter months, with most of the shops casting their shutters down. Secondly, the area is not well connected to the airport, and the few buses that go from Mondello to the city center are always stuffed in the summertime. Plus, there are no buses at night. They take you from Mondello to the city center and back. So unless you want to hang out only in Mondello at night and not explore the city, I would recommend renting a car or being prepared to pay a lot of money for a taxi. Okay, now let's talk about accommodations in Mondello. I'm gonna list an hotel, 2 B&Bs, and an apartment. As always, always, don't go nuts trying to remember the names. I'll put the links in the description. If you're in search of an over-the-top hotel for your kids in Mondello, Unìco Boutique Hotel d'Arte is the way to go. Every room is straight out of a magazine with its own theme and lots of artwork. Plus, they've got a pool, hot tub and bar and many other cool things. And that's just a hop, skip and a jump away from the beach and all the hot spots in Mondello. It's a cool place to stay, not only for the kids, and as always the link is in the description. Another option is B&B Mondello Design. It's a bed and breakfast, but it has a modern and stylish design that sets it apart from other B&Bs. It's a good choice for folks looking for a more upscale, design-savvy and budget-friendly option with a unique flair. Plus, their customer service is top-notch, so you know you are in good hands. As always, link is in the description. Another great B&B is Casa Chinaski or Chinaski, I don't know how the heck should I pronounce it. For the moment you step in, you are hit with a vibe that's nothing short of chill, with the interior design and furnishings all focused on making you feel at home. The rooms are spacious and comfortable, with plenty of space to stretch out and relax. But the real highlight here, the breakfast. Each morning you will be treated to a delicious spread of Italian delicacies that will have you coming back for more. The link is in the description. Another option is renting an apartment. For that, I recommend checking out Villa Cinzia. This is a chill spot. It's a private apartment with a shared outdoor space that has all the essentials you need for a comfortable stay. It's a 2-minute walk from the beach, and it's a good choice for folks looking for a more laid-back and budget-friendly option with more space and privacy than hotel room. As always, the link is in the description. Bonus tip: one more option you could look into is between Mondello and Politeama. It's the dopest hotel in Palermo, but also the most expensive. It's called the Villa Igea, and it's part of the fancy schmancy Roccoforte hotel chain. It has all the bells and whistles you would expect from a high-end hotel, like fancy rooms, a swanky pool, and a top-notch service. Check out the link in the description. That's it, grazie mille, divertiti a Palermo, have fun in Palermo, ciao!